This morning, Cab and I are visiting the Walnut Woods State Park. This is a park that's located right outside of almost the metro area of Des Moines, Iowa, in Polk County. And it is a really neat park, especially for those folks living around Des Moines. Again, really not my cup of tea. It's too close to the city. But it is a neat park in its own right. So let's go explore and see what we can find.
Walking high where the wild winds play, me and my dog chasing the day. Paws on the dirt and boots on the stone, out in the world where we both feel home. Oh, my hiking dog, you're my trailside guide, with your wagging tail and your endless stride, through the forest green to the mountains face. You make the wild feel like the safest place. You sniff the air while I'm at
Walnut Woods State Park was established in 1935. The namesake of the park, Walnut, is referring to the walnut trees, which we see all around us here. And this is a 260-acre park that holds the largest black walnut stand in North America. So that's really what this park is famous for. And walnut trees are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I used to have one in my yard in Wisconsin, and they produce beautiful shade, lots of walnuts on the ground. By the way, if you come to the park, it is illegal to gather walnuts here. But that's the big thing what this park is known for, is the black walnuts. The black walnut stand. So cool, very cool. Hey, do you know what that is right there? Do you know what that thing is? That's a bat house. That's where bats hang out. Another feature that makes this park really popular is this 1930s style Civilian Conservation Corps built lodge. It is available for rent. Cabby, let's go check it in and see if we can see inside of here. Oh, nope, it's not gonna let us in. No entry. But here's the outdoor shelter. Big open area. Big, beautiful fireplace. So all of this limestone brick and the rafters is still all original from the 1930s, built by this Conservation Corps. And all of this woodwork. There's been a few updates, of course, with the electrical. Hey, buddy, he's still ramped up from our long drive. But this whole thing was built, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I don't know if we'll be able to see inside. Wow, another big fireplace in there. Big meeting area. I bet that thing holds 75 people, I bet. Pretty cool. What do you think about that? Not too impressed? Not overly that big on that? Yeah, that's neat. That's from the back side of it. It's got a volleyball court. Got some horseshoes. Got some horseshoes over there. You want to jump the horseshoes? You want to jump that? Can you come over here? This way? This way. Okay. Can you go over? Over? Oh, come on, you can do it. What's really neat about this is these black walnut trees. They border this main drive going through the park. I mean, they're just all over the place. Kind of gives this arching hallway effect as you drive through. Let me see, it'd be much more brilliant with the leaves completely out. We're still early in spring, so everything is not leafed out yet, but pretty neat. And there's a campground up there. We'll check that out. Wow, there's a lot of campers in there already. But there's a bird viewing area. Should we go check that out? Let's do it. Let's go. I'm not quite sure what the symbolism is of the 7-iron next to the bird observation. Maybe because you chipped in a birdie? I don't know. Well, let's go check it out. "90 species of birds have been cataloged and found here in the park." What the state has done is they've put up a bird viewing blind. So we're going to go check that out. Oh. See if anybody's in here. Hey, back this way. This way. I don't want to scare anybody. So you can look out. What they've done is I don't know if that's going to show up on camera, but they do a bunch of feeding out there so you can watch the birds. Be quiet. I see a cardinal, downy woodpecker, blue jay. Looks like a house sparrow. We're not very covert, so we're going to go out and check them out. Ooh, there's a redheaded. Oh, that's not a redheaded woodpecker. That's a... what is that? Mad Dog. Mad Dog's my buddy from Wisconsin who knows all birds, everything about them. Can identify them by sound, sight, a mile away. You better tell me what that one is. I can't remember. Look at all the birds. Ooh, there's a robin too. Let's see if they'll come see us when we're up here close. There's some common field sparrows. So I used to bird feed a lot at my house in Wisconsin. And so I lived in central Wisconsin, a lot of chickadees up there, and I usually could go underneath my feeder with some seed in my hand, and the birds, the chickadees, and even some nuthatches would land on my hand and eat seed out of there. I don't know if these guys will do that. But everybody kind of vamoosed once we came up here, which makes sense. Should we leave them alone so they can eat their breakfast? Yes, sir, you say? Yes, sir. Well, that was neat. I'll give you a wide view. So that's what the whole setup looks like. All the bird feeders and the blinds. I'm sure the DNR doesn't completely approve of seeding or feeding wild birds, wild animals. But in this case, it's more of an educational. So completely understandable. All right, we should find a trail, bud. We'll hit that campground later, but we should find a trail. And I think this is it. This intersects with the hiking trail. hoping that the microphone is picking up all of the bird calls, because they are just chattering all around me. We'll be quiet a little bit while we walk. Let's see if we can hear them. And now they quieted up just when I said that. Isn't that the way? You're looking for something specific and it was just happening. You start recording and it stops. But that's all right. I'm whispering right now because I want the birds to start chirping and singing. It's pretty neat. What is that? Dee-doo, dee-doo, dee-doo. Dee-doo, dee-doo, dee-doo. What call is that, campers? You're the bird expert, not me. You know your birds. So this trail is bordering the Raccoon River. Let's see if we can get a view. Of the river while Cab gets a drink. Looks pretty high right now, which would make sense in the spring. Hold on, buddy, you're pulling me down. Get a drink. Trying to pull me in the river? Let's go. Let's see if we can get a better view of the river without somebody dragging me down, pulling me into the water. Up, up, hold, up, nope. So if you're a fisherman and you want to do a little river fishing, there are quite a few cutbacks right off the main trail that you can get access to the river from. So that's pretty cool. Makes it easy access for you. We keep going on the trail. The bridge we are on right now is the Athene pedestrian bridge. It allows access from Walnut Woods State Park, which is on the eastern shore of the Raccoon River, over onto the western shore, which is going to bring us to that West Des Moines area. And I have noticed quite a few, must be local folks that use this for a nice walk into the park, and some joggers as well. So we're just going to cross this bridge, and just to do it to say we did it. and then we're going to head back into the park. So I came off this trail and I saw the Rav over there, and I said, how the heck did we get back over here? This trail should have taken us north and east of the Rav. How did we get back here? And then I realized, that's not my car. We still got to go over that way yet. Completely called that wrong, cab. Nothing but a pee out of you. That's all I ever get. So in the park, there are 22 campsites. All of them are electric, and 8 of them have sewer hookup. So we're going to take a quick walk through so you can get an idea of what they look like. There is a modern bathroom, but there are no showers here for the bathhouse. So it looks like these are 50 amp. And the campsites are pretty. I mean, they're really close together. Really close. The campground is full, so it must be popular. So those are the modern bathrooms. I don't know how modern they are. They're pretty small. And then there is a dump station as well. And you can fill up your water tanks. You have drinking water. That's nice. So I tell you, it looked like almost every campsite was full. So this must be a popular campground. But yeah, every single one on that side, except for one I saw. And I think there's a tent site over there, so let's go take a look at that. I don't want to walk into somebody's site that's occupied to give you a full description, but so it looks like the majority of them are 20-30 amps, which is fine for most people. Some of those big RVs need that 50 amp. Like I said, and then 8 of them had sewer hookup. Let's go check out this campsite. So here's the information station. Hey, why don't you step off the road there, buddy? So like all Iowa state parks, as of this year, all sites are 100% reservable and must be reserved. The campground rates, full hookup site is $23. Electric site, $23. Rates are per night, reservation fee apply. So yeah, you'd have to go on to that website, click on that QR code, and it's going to take you right to the DNR website where you can make a reservation. So we'll end this week's video back to the place where we started. Of course. I started out the video saying this really isn't my type of park because it's so close to an urban center, but I will say I really enjoyed it. We got about, it'll be over 4 miles by the time we get back to the Rav. Cab had fun. There's a river involved, so he's always enjoying that. You know, being in the walnut trees, the largest in North America, the grove, that's pretty cool. All the different birds. I hope my microphone picked up all the different bird calls. They're singing and they're tweeting, rockin' robin. But hey, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, I'd say definitely come out and take a look at Walnut Woods State Park, right outside, it's probably inside Metro, West Des Moines, and enjoy a beautiful day in another one of Iowa's great state parks. We'll see you next time. Hey, if you like this content, I would really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, share, comment, tell everybody about it, because we need help getting our videos out there. And the only people that can do that is you. So Uncle Cab wants you. To what? To what? Hey. He's giving you the butt. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thanks for watching.